Yeah, we did it. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. And a very happy Magic Monday. One and all.
Yes.
We've made it. We did the thing. Today is going to be a very fun stream. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you all are as well.
Yes.
There's going to be a big announcement coming, so if you're here early, then great. But we'll give folks a minute to kind of filter in as well, because we have some fun announcements.
Well, we have one person here early. The Lord Sephiroth is here saying, no, ads. I was too early. Well, Joe works hard on those.
Thank you for being here early. That's awesome. We appreciate that greatly.
Yes. And Marcus is here saying, sup.
What is up, Marcus? Happy Magic Monday to you both.
Yes.
Hopefully you're both doing well. As we always ask, please feel free to let us know how you are all doing. Not necessarily just to the two folks that we just talked about, but anybody else who's out there as well. Let us know how you've been.
Can you hear me out there?
Also, for those of you that may be new, whether you're watching live or on the VOD, what's going on, everybody? This is Joe.
And Amy.
We are Geek for All, and we are here, as we always are, for Magic Monday to play some Magic the Gathering Arena. Specifically, we'll be playing some Outlaws, the Thunder Junction Limited.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, we will be, I guess, continuing. I had forgotten we had this deck from last week. So we'll be continuing with this particular deck, where we are splashing white for Eartha Joe and Baron Bertram Greywater.
Ah.
So to remind folks what we're working with here is the deck. We've got Calamity as a rare in the deck.
So I guess he started out as Blackwater, and then the splash of white made him Greywater.
Amazing. God damn it. So yeah, we've got Calamity as a rare, we've got Akul as a rare, and we've got a mythic special guest in Morbid Opportunist.
Okay. Godalope is here as well, saying playing red, white, and blue today.
We might. I'm not going to force it because this is our actual money, but hey, if it comes up, why not?
Well, we are playing red, white, and black.
Red, white, and black, that's right. And we also have Vodmir as a rare, by the way, I forgot. So there's that, which is great.
Okay.
I'll keep going with this deck, but that should not preclude any single individual from talking in chat. We would love to keep that conversation going. Amy does an incredible job with that, so keep it up.
Aw, thank you.
Aw, you're welcome.
Are you a veteran Godalope?
Yes, if for any veterans out there or anybody else out there, we are thinking about you on this Memorial Day here in the States, so please be aware of that. I guess this hand is fine. Sure. It's not great, but it's not terrible. Ooh, that's better. On curve, Servant of the Stinger. I like it. And nothing from them. Well, I mean, I guess I'll play this. Attack for 1. Got there. Cool.
Did you tell us this and I just forgot? That happens too, and I'm sorry. He says, all good. Play smart when money on the line. Not a vet, but a military brat, Navy dad.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a couple of close friends who are veterans from the military. I guess I'll attack with this one. Why not? It's got Death Touch. Yeah, beautiful. In fact, I guess maybe I'll text him tomorrow.
Yeah.
He's because of course he is the one person that I'm thinking of in this moment, although we know a few. But the one person I'm thinking of in this moment has recently started a job with the UN. So he's probably a little busy.
Yes.
Hey, we've got a giant beaver on our opponent's side of the field. Well, I can discard a card to draw a card, and I'm probably going to do that, even though we do need the land for Ambush Gigapede. We do need a second black and a white, so I'm going to actually just do this right now. Discard this to draw the swamp. Hell yeah. I guess I play it. I'll go to combat and attack with Servant of the Stinger again. I could have used the Mercenary to give him +1/+0, but I decided against it. This thing is a good chump blocker. It lets me draw a card when it dies, so it's a good thing to block the giant beaver with. And with Morbid Opportunist, I can draw a card. But yeah, they could...
It's just a dental dam.
Jesus. Alright, all the damage I've done to them has been reversed thanks to this Spine Woods Paladin. But they have saddled it up, and it's attacking. So they put a counter on that. I think I'm actually just going to do this. Because the giant beaver can get quite out of hand, as we all know.
Yeah.
Ooh, Skullduggery is a good draw. Take my turn, draw a 6th land, which is the Ambush Gigapede. And that's fantastic, because it gives -2/-2 when it enters, so we can kill the Sterling Hound. So I guess what I'm going to do is this, go to combat, and attack for 2.
Godalope says, keep the gutter mind going, LOL.
That's right. Ooh, they do the trade. Okay. I'll draw a card on my turn and on their turn. This is incredible. End my turn. Let's do it. The Gigapede will trade with the Spinewoods Paladin. Sure. Flash it in. -2/-2. And block. They trade. I draw another card. Take a couple damage. Amazing. Morbid Opportunist really putting in some work here. Hell yes. And I can now play this to destroy any creature that they play here. Mindslaver. Oh, that's an interesting one. So for 4 mana, tap and sack it. They control me during my next turn.
That art is gonna haunt my dreams. I just want to point that out.
All right, so I guess I play... This says destroy target creature. Damn. Okay. I mean, when they use Mindslaver, they're going to have an interesting turn. But there's not much I can do about that. So I guess I just have to end my turn. Thankfully, I have 2 1/3s and a 1/1. Like, if they really want to use Mindslaver, they can. They can't play this. They can't discard it. But they can use this to... yeah, they're going to Mindslaver me. Okay. I guess I'll just play this now so that they don't have access to it. +1/+1 here, -1/-1 there. Again, just so they don't have access to it. And then they drew Nezumi Linkbreaker, so they can now use Terminal Agony to kill, presumably, the Morbid Opportunist. And then use the Rambling... They can attack with the Dead-Eye Duelist and block with the Rambling Possum. But if they kill the Morbid Opportunist first, I don't draw the card. Or I do, right? One or more other creatures, so no. But they tap it out. But yeah, like, you absolutely play Terminal Agony here, kill Morbid Opportunist, and then attack with the Dead-Eye Duelist, block with Rambling Possum, and kill it. Right? Like, that's gotta be the... No, you just go to combat and do it opposite. Okay. I mean, that obviously happens. That's fine. And now you Terminal Agony the 1/3 instead? Alright. I mean, it arguably accomplishes the same task. That's fine. But yeah, that's the turn. It's a good use of Mindslaver, because they get basically 3 turns in a row. Right? That's tough. Mythics are good. They used theirs to kill ours, that's for sure. Now we have a 3/3. It doesn't enter with 2 counters on it. They saddle it up, and now it's a 4/5. Okay. Okay, we're at 4. Or 14, excuse me. We took 4. My bad. Okay, and then they do... Ooh, Consuming Ashes. What a draw. What a draw. It's an instant. So... I'll save it.
All right, so everybody in chat, please let me know how your weekend was, but also how you're doing this Memorial Day.
That's right. Mobile Homestead.
Is it a somber one, or is it a fun one?
Yeah.
Because I feel like it has plenty of potential to be either, or both.
Mobile Homestead has Summoning Sickness, though, right? Why doesn't it have Summoning Sickness? It has haste, as long as you control a mount. Oh. Okay. Let's exile this as they go to combat, so they don't get to attack with it. They give it hexproof. Okay. Guess I'm at 11 then.
Marcus says, stuck at my brother's house again.
Oh.
Why is that? Because of a storm, or because you got sick and now you have to stay there? Godalope says, doing great. Always a little pensive. Spent Saturday and part of yesterday staying the house and cleaning up the yard more. Yeah, that's what I've been doing for the last couple of days myself.
And doing an incredible job at it, by the way.
Thank you. I mean, it's going to be day 3 tomorrow.
You can explain that to people if you want.
Okay, so...
We've shown the picture, but I know that folks like Godalope and Lord Sephiroth might be a little newer. So.
Right, so they might not know. We live on such a steep hill that it is impossible for us to mow. And it is impossible for us to call professionals to come mow because it's too much of a liability and they won't do it.
They will not.
So I last year had to buy cleats to wear so that I could attempt to do some yard work last year, which I basically failed at doing. And so this year, we were on to our 8th or 9th piece of equipment that we have tried to use to upkeep our yard. And this one, knock on wood, and praise the Lord, has been working for the time being. But I was able to do 2 days worth of it, and it's still not done.
We're at 1 because I can't stop drawing fucking land, and none of them are my splash color. This is good, but it's a 4/6 with haste. I can't use this. Like, I can block with it, but I'm still dead to the other creature. We're just dead. I'll play it because, like, if we have, like, play a number of red spells or whatever.
Thank you, Kime763.
But yeah, the piece of equipment that we're using now is the Weed Whacker. And it's an electric one because we already tried a gas one, and let me try a gas mower as well. But
Marcus says, because he doesn't like taking me back at a reasonable time. So I'm sitting at his house while he goes to work. I really hate this.
That sucks.
I'm
Marcus.
sorry, Marcus.
Marcus, you've talked a lot about driving or walking and stuff. Do you not drive, or are you just in between cars at the moment? Because we're in that boat as well ourselves. I'll keep this hand. I hope I get a second black soon because I need it. But this is pretty good. Pretty good start.
Yeah, we're on car number 2 now that has needed to be given over to the auto body shop so that we don't have to pay our bill.
Yep. Yeah, my parents just keep feeding us their old cars, and we keep chewing through them because, we have to use them.
Yeah.
So, Voracious Varmint. Okay. We did draw the second black. Beautiful. Combat, attack for 1, get in for 1.
Marcus says, I do not. And it's my fault that I don't want to just hang out here without Wi-Fi or even a key so I can go anywhere.
Wow.
So, wow. Okay.
That's rough.
Yeah, so you wouldn't even be able to leave, go for a walk, or go shopping or something and then come back that you walked to, or you grabbed a bus or something. No.
That's right.
You have to stay there.
That's right.
Wow.
That's crazy. Surveil 2, 6 damage, and Terminal Agony. I'm going to keep both of those. I guess maybe it shouldn't have been in that order, but it's fine. But basically now I can swing like this and see what they decide to do. Because any block they make, their creature does, and they can kill one of mine. Yeah, that's more than fine. Let's do it. They're at 15.
Godalope says, I feel your pain to a lesser extent. I have to use a weed whacker to mow the bank from the road to our yard and driveway. Steep. So I wear sturdy boots.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what Amy ended up doing.
That's our whole yard.
Yeah. to the point where, right, she's using an electric or a battery powered weed whacker, and she has gone through the charge of it twice and is still not done. And has been working efficiently, if that was a question.
All right. So that's why it's on to day 3, because now I have to wait for it to charge for 8 hours before I can continue to use it.
Yep.
So this is the 3rd section now that I'm going to be doing, and hopefully I'll be able to finish it in one charge. If not, it'll be a day 4.
Yep.
Godalope says, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, boy.
Holy shit. They milled 3 cards, and they were looking for a land out of those 3, and they milled 3 land. So, I guess they got there, sort of. Ooh. Sure. If you have the pump spell, use it, I guess. They gotta have it, right? Why would you attack like that? Holy shit. They didn't have it.
Oh.
Okay. I mean, no complaints here, I suppose. That's awesome. Let's go to... I mean, I could do this. That's pretty good, actually. That's really good. Okay.
Godolope says, mine is a big gas one with the bag, or with the big old handles and shoulder strap. Oh, wow, that probably gets real heavy real quick.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, ours is light and battery operated. But we've had a myriad of different styles of things. I'm not even going to go through it again because we've done that enough times, and I'm done. But we had a gas leak with one of them that we were inhaling all night long as we were sleeping. So I did away with the gas. Now we're down to one that's supposed to be a really good brand, battery operated, and it's just taking me a long time to get through it all because I have to mow the entire thing with a weed whacker, and the battery is not designed to last that long.
Nope.
Marcus says, and it definitely isn't fun listening to trash music and watching him drink.
No, that sounds truly terrible, Marcus.
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
What type of music does he like? We pretty much know what type of music you like, sort of. We always love to hear more about the type of music you like, of course.
Sure, yeah. All right, Bristly Bill costs 2, so I am going to Consuming Ashes Bristly Bill, which will allow me to surveil 2.
C. Holland is here saying, hey with a wave.
What is up, C. Holland? Happy Magic Monday. Ooh, Corrupted Conviction, sack a creature, draw 2 cards, huh? Well, I have to do this first, right? Yeah, I definitely do. Okay. Let's exile Bristly Bill. Then surveil 2. Do they have the +1/+1 and hexproof thing? Oh, shit. Wow. We lose. That was fucking stupid.
That sucks.
Wow. And they drop a 7/7. Okay. Wow. And if we keep drawing land, there ain't nothing more I can do. I guess I'll sack my only remaining creature to draw 2 cards. Neither of them were land. That is something that is a positive.
Yes.
What do I have to do to target this thing? Pay 3 more mana? That means I have to pay 8 mana to target that 7/7. With this, that would only deal it 6 damage, which wouldn't even kill it. And now it's an 8/8, so never mind.
Wow.
Okay. I wonder what I'm gonna do. Guess I block my 2/2 against their 9/9. Ah, Calamity. That's a good card. But again, for the second game in a row, I draw it while I'm on the back foot. But they are at 8. So sure. They might not profitably be able to attack with their 9/9 next turn if I do this. So let's try to pressure them. Because basically, any card that I draw, if it's a creature, can be used to saddle this, and then 2 copies of it will be made, and all 3 creatures will attack them at the same time. So if they've attacked with their 9/9, they might not be able to profitably block. If they double block here, they can kill Calamity, but they lose both of their other creatures and are only left with a 9/9.
Wow.
Instead, they take it, and now we'll have to see what they do. They have 15 power on board. If they drew a land, they have 16 power on board. Ah. That's exactly 17. Never mind. They win.
Okay.
And they make an 11/11 elemental, just to, I guess, give me further middle finger.
To be very rude. E.
Nice. Very nice. Yeah, we exactly die.
Thank you, very Rudy.
Okay, well, that was the end of that draft. Cool. Got it. Thanks. Well, Marcus, if you're hanging out with us, and thank you for doing so, hopefully our good news tonight will perk you up a little bit.
A little bit. Marcus says Doja Cat. I like Doja Cat, but if it's not your thing, I could understand how that would get annoying.
Sure. I'm opening 2 packs because I feel like it. We have 2 rares and a mythic. Annie joins up. Surgical extraction.
Ugh, I hate that. It's like, that is not a surgery. Stop it.
And the mythic is Double Down.
Whoa.
Sick art. Okay, well, let's go back to draft. But first, I guess, it's pertinent, or would be pertinent, to say that our big announcement, if you weren't here at the beginning of the stream like Lord Sephiroth was, you may not have noticed during our promo slideshow at the beginning. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Read your thing. I'm sorry.
Godalope says, have a great night. Gotta run.
Thank you, Godalope.
Maybe Godalope wants to listen to this if he's still here.
If you're still here, I will make the announcement very quickly. So,
Yes.
Modern Horizons 3 coming out not next weekend, but the weekend after is pre-release for Modern Horizons 3.
Yes.
We, last set, for Outlaws of Thunder Junction, this set, I should say, that we've been playing here, were very upset because we were not able to participate. We were not asked to participate in the streamer event.
Correct.
And many of you, amazing folks, offered to contact Wizards for us and let them know, like, hey, don't know why they're not allowed to participate, or haven't been asked to at least, but we love them and you should have them participate. And we truly appreciate that. That's really awesome. Thank you all. And we kind of talked about trying to be strategic about doing that, because doing it at that moment right before the event when they were going to be inundated with stuff was not the appropriate time to do it. So we wanted to do it in between that event and this next upcoming one, which we did on our own. And we did tell you all that we would ask you if we wanted. But, as you're presumably surmising, we will be in the next early access streamer event for Modern Horizons 3, which is a week from this Wednesday.
Yes.
So that will be, I was trying to look at my calendar really quickly. That will be, oh God, June 5th. So not a week from this? Yeah. Yep, a week from this Wednesday.
Okay.
So it will be Wednesday, June 5th, and it starts at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. That is a new day and a new time from prior streamer events.
Right.
So please be aware of that.
New information here.
That's right. But we will be participating. We will still be playing limited all day long. That's what we do.
Yes.
And that's what we will continue to do. But we are starting at 9 a.m. instead of what would be 1 in the afternoon, typically.
Right.
So, yeah, they're starting it real early for themselves, right? For Wizards.
Godalope says, that's cool. I'll reach out to support you guys.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Yeah, we will be streaming all day. We will start at 9 a.m. and we will be going until we need to go to bed, basically.
Right.
So at any point throughout the day, if you're like, well, I work from 9 to 5, no worries whatsoever. When you get home, if you have the ability and the interest, we will still be streaming.
Yep.
That's just how we do things.
Yes, it is. C. Holland says, awesome. Yes, and C. Holland also said earlier, which I kind of skipped over just in the interest of time of making that announcement. He says, picked up my Prof's deck box earlier. Have to say, I'm impressed. So much room.
That's awesome. And it's really cool that, like, the professor's able to do that for folks in having reviewed so many kind of accessories for Magic that you're able to help people so that, you know, if you maybe don't have an LGS community or the people in that community aren't willing to test things out like that. They don't have that kind of disposable income because they're spending money on decks and cards and stuff. It's cool that somebody is able to go in and say, hey, look, here's this deck box compared to this one. Or I've reviewed dozens of deck boxes and this is the best because X, Y, and Z. Like, it uses every good element from all these other ones combined together to make one good one. So that's really cool. I'm really glad that you're enjoying it.
Yeah. And Godalope was thinking of getting some deck boxes out there for people. Do you have a website, Godalope, or is it just through Facebook?
No, Insta.
Or Instagram, I'm sorry.
What am I doing here? Let's see. He may have left already also.
No, that's true.
All right, we are starting our next draft. Of course, as always, please continue to chat. This should not preclude anyone from doing that at all. But I want to try to redeem myself from that last deck, apparently, which was not that great. We ended at 1 and 3. So
I think it was a lot having to do with our luck, but...
Isn't it always?
It seemed like a decent deck, but
I liked it.
I feel like I say that pretty frequently when it doesn't go well. So,
yeah. I mean, again, I've said about pre-release so many times at the events themselves that, like, when I get a deck that's like super synergistic and has like 5 on-color rares and mythics that, like, I'm not really splashing for, they're just in the same 2 colors or like very easily splashed 3rd color. Like, those are the decks where I'm like, this deck's insane, oh my god, and then it's like not. Like I just lose.
Yeah.
Hey, look, we got a desert. Deals 1 damage to target attacking creature only during the end of combat step. But it's a special guest again. Or I could start the crime deck right here with Deep Muck Desperado for Amy.
I do like that. There is the bear, too.
I know, but he's 2 colors.
He's good, though.
Spells you cast from your graveyard or from exile cost 2 less, and plotting cards from your hand cost 2 less. Yeah.
I don't know. Do what you want.
I mean, something tells me that for...
Pick the desert. It leaves you open.
Yeah, but is it that good? I don't think it is. It's just like, you know, when am I going to get to pick up a special guest card?
Sure.
But I could just craft it with one of my million mythic rare wild cards. Fine. For Amy, I will take Doc Orlock, Grizzled Genius.
Yeah.
Oh, we immediately follow it up with a plot card.
How about that?
Outcaster Trailblazer. When it enters, add 1 mana of any color. Whenever another creature with power 4 or greater enters, draw a card. Okay, great. It's a plot card. It works with Doc Orlock. And so we're looking at green and blue. Okay. Of course, we get Marchesa passed to us.
Nice.
It's fine. We don't have to take her. Emergent Haunting. At the beginning of your end step, if you haven't cast a spell from your hand this turn, and it isn't a creature, it becomes a 3/3 with flying. And you can tap 3 to surveil 1. So if you've plotted cards, you haven't played any spells from cast any spells from your hand. And if you've cast them from plot, you haven't cast any spells from your hand. So I will take Emergent Haunting quite happily. Okay. Giant Beaver is here, which is still just a good card. Obviously, it wants to be in the Mounts deck, like Steer Clear wants to be as well. But it's just a good card. That's a 4-powered creature. That's a 2-powered creature. This needs saddle 3. Could do Failed Fording, but I could probably get another one of those later. So I'm going to try the Beaver. We'll see.
C. Hallen says, also played Star Wars Unlimited. If you get a chance, play it. I think you will like it.
Okay, is that a card game, if I recall correctly? Remind me. Because I've absolutely heard of it, but that doesn't mean that off the top of my head I could tell you, chapter and verse about it. So let us know. Educate us.
Even I've heard of it, but I still don't know what it is.
Yeah. Oh, let's see who we're drafting with. Quakes fan. It's HWK, Pink 101-486, Kai McCloskey, Gray Merchant, Koga 305, and Orzova. Where's Erica? Somebody tell her we're drafting with Orzova. Okay. We get a card in our colors in Make Your Own Luck. Look at the top 3. You may exile a non-land from among them. If you do, it becomes plotted. Put the rest into your hand. Yeah. I'll take it. That's a great card. I would take Tumbleweed Rising as well, by the way. Great card. Also has plot. So I'll keep my eye open for that. But Make Your Own Luck exactly in our colors. And that's great. We can plant our flag in that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Modern Horizons 3 coming out next month, or at the beginning of next month, so in like a week. Which also means that Bloomborough coming out the month after, like end of July. So we're going to have 2,
Awkward.
like back to back. So be aware of that. Be ready. This spell costs 3 less if it targets a permanent you control, and return up to 2 non-land permanents to their owner's hands. When it enters, return up to 1 target tapped creature to its owner's hand, or Geyser Drake. Then our spells will cost 1 less if it's not our turn. This town ain't big enough, Amy. Amazing. Thank you.
A quicker draw.
I mean, I also wasn't looking at you, so that's perfectly fair. How many creatures do I have? 4 versus 3? Sure. I'll take a Seize the Secrets. Why not? Okay, well, our rare came back, but our mythic didn't. Sure. Oasis Gardener is a fine card. Geyser Drake or Ankle Biter? Damn it. I really like Geyser Drake, and I've passed multiple of them now, and that makes me sad. But Ankle Biter is very good, and it's our first 1-drop. We'll take the Rope Master. Yes, please. Good card. Failed Fording. We were talking about taking that one earlier. So I'll take it. Arts.
Rat.
Sideboard. And Reach for the Sky. We got another Make Your Own Luck.
All right.
I'll take it. It's 5 mana, so a third one would probably not make it in the deck, but a second one is fine. Sure, why not?
Okay.
We got Rakdos joins up as the rare in this pack.
It's pretty cool.
Right? I would take a Snakeskin Veil. I'll keep my eye out for that. It's a good card. Has worked well against us, so I might as well join the party. Look at this grizzled genius over here.
Yeah, he's the best.
Oh, it also means, folks, for those of you that join us on both of our streams, this Friday we will still be live at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Yes.
Right here on this channel, playing some more God of War Ragnarok. But the Friday after we will not, because we will instead be at the pre-release at Champion Card Collector in Poughkeepsie, New York, opening some product, checking out the event, etc. So stay tuned for that content as well. But it means that we will not then be streaming that Friday, but we should be able to stream that Thursday. We hadn't actually talked about this, but
no.
Since we're streaming Wednesday, should be able to stream Thursday.
Yeah, I suppose.
It'll be 2 days in a row,
Yeah.
and we'll have streamed on Monday. But that's content, man. What do you
It'll be
want?
a lot.
Yep, it sure will. I mean, look, it's a 7/7 Reach Ward 3. Somebody used it to good effects against us, so I might as well take it this time.
I was talking about streaming so much, not that, but...
I know. I was just then talking about that. See,
Right.
a third Make Your Own Luck. It ain't happening. It ain't happening.
We can take Randall.
Yeah, we could. What does Razzle Dazzler do? Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, I'm going to take Razzle Dazzler.
Okay, and there's a snakeskin veil.
There is a snakeskin veil, so hopefully one of these two comes back for us.
Alrighty.
That's what I've learned here today. There's another Razzle Dazzler. There's a Harrier Strix.
Ooh. That's a flyer. I know you wanted Drakes. This obviously isn't, power and toughness of a Drake, but it's a flyer.
Sure, and it's flood insurance. And since Erica's not here, we gotta do something.
Yeah, we gotta get all the flood insurance we can get.
Hey, it's a plot card. I'll take it. Oh, Cactarantula too, huh? Yeah, so this one, 4 mana for a 2/2, or we can plot it for 3. It can enter the battlefield as a copy of a creature we control, except it's a shapeshifter rogue in addition to its other types.
Okay.
Imp's Mischief is mono black. Stop Cold is good removal. Taps the thing that we put this on. It loses all abilities and doesn't untap. So I will take it.
Okay.
Okay. But yeah, so like I said then, we'll be live doing God of War Ragnarok as best we can when we can. What is Rise of the Varmints? It's a plot card. X 2/1s, where X is the number of creatures in your graveyard. So we don't have really a profitable way of putting creatures in our graveyard. So even though this has plot, I think I'm going to take Dance of the Tumbleweeds because I really like this card.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
See, Helen says, yeesh. Reckon you should take that day off. You'll be tired after the Wednesday.
I mean, I agree with you, but at the same time, I would rather not miss out on a week of that stream. But you're not wrong, by the way. So thank you for looking out for us. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll push through. It's in the evening. So we'll, if we got to sleep late, we'll sleep late.
Sure.
And then just stream for 2 hours that Thursday night. And then Friday afternoon is when we'll typically would head to Champion. So we'll have some time.
We'll figure things out.
Exactly. I mean, this thing has flash. I don't know. It might get cut. But, oh, look, Amy.
It's Randall.
But I could take Surgical Extraction.
You could.
Another Razzle Dazzler. I'll take it.
All
Hell
right.
yeah.
We've been seeing a lot of those.
Yeah, and also, I mean, we're getting hooked up, man. Somebody took that other Make Your Own Luck, which is interesting to me. But, I mean, I don't mind. We already have 2. I don't need a third one. It's just more of, like, what player is also in those 2 colors. And it might just be the person completely opposite us at the table, which then makes perfect sense. All right, pack 3. Another Wily Duke. We had an option of taking this one earlier, and we didn't. Even though I love this deck so much. Oh, my God. But we have Decisive Denial.
Oh.
Green-blue, instant speed. Target creature we control fights target creature we don't control, or counter target non-creature spell unless its controller pays 3.
It's pretty good.
It's beautiful. And it's the only card in the pack for us besides Peerless Ropemaster, Reach for the Sky, or Sterling Hound. And I would not be surprised if all 3 of these come back.
Wow. Okay.
So, Deep Muck Desperado. Do we have a lot of ways of committing crimes? I don't really think we do.
We could take the possum.
We could. I might just take a second Ankle Biter.
Okay.
1/1 Death Touch for 1.
I love a good 1/1 Death Touch snake.
It's true. It's one of Amy's favorites for sure.
It sure is.
And it's a good card, so I'm not gonna argue with you. Repulse, return a creature to its owner's hand and draw a card for 3 mana, or throw from the saddle. One of our creatures gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Put a counter on it instead of its amount, and then it deals damage equal to its power to target creature we don't control. So it's not a fight, it's a bite, and I'm taking it. It's a great card.
It's not a fight, it's a bite.
That's right.
Yeah, that should be our catchphrase. It's not a fight, it's a bite. I don't know.
Don't
I tried to make that do a thing, but it didn't get there.
I think it's cool. So we have Trash the Town. I'm going to take this card too.
Hey.
What?
Don't trash the town. That's fucked up.
I do what I want. I'll take Trash the Town. It's a good card. Free Strider Commando. Again, I'll take it happily. Crom is still here. It's a good one.
Yeah.
Not for us, but it's a good card. Dance of the Tumbleweeds. There's that Geyser Drake that I still haven't picked up yet. Or there's a Visage Bandit. Fine, I'll take the Geyser Drake. Stop twisting my arm, Amy.
Okay.
It was clearly your fault.
Yep.
Essence Capture. Counter target creature spell and put a +1/+1 counter on up to one target creature you control. Sure. Double green. Or double green. I'm an idiot. Double blue. Anyway.
It's all good.
What do you do? Can't be blocked if you've committed a crime this turn, and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. It's a 3-mana 1/3. Or I could take Loan Shark.
Jabberjaw.
I'll take it. Peerless Rope Master, you're probably going to go on the sideboard, I think. That makes sense to me. I will say, because of how much it is or was raining outside, I imagine that the loud-ass motorcyclists that are usually driving by while we're streaming will hopefully not be doing so tonight. And that makes me smile. Yes. So
Samesies.
I am quite pleased with that. All right. I mean, we're going to have to make some cuts.
Yeah.
For sure. Well.
Yeah, we already have 35 cards, and there are no lands in this deck.
Correct. We were getting hooked up, man. What can I tell you? And our last pick is Corrupted Conviction. Okay. I mean, let's see. We have 12 cuts to make? Jesus Christ.
Gross.
Agreed.
Oh.
All right, Giant Beaver, you're not good enough. Get out.
Would anybody like to offer up some help with this?
You're more than welcome, everybody. More than welcome. Get rid of that one. I'll probably get rid of this one. Take the Fall is fine. Probably will control an Outlaw. Essence Capture is good. I like Dance of the Tumbleweeds. I like Throw from the Saddle. Decisive Denial is good. Reach for the Sky can get out.
Also, have you guys noticed my shirt?
Yeah, there you go.
Can you see it?
I definitely think people can see it, yeah. Here, I can help you out. 3, 2, 1. Hey, now you can see it bigger.
And then I've got these like steampunk bee earrings that I'm wearing with it because I feel like it goes with the Chandra shirt.
I agree with that. Very cool. I'm wearing a Temple of the Dragon Queen shirt, but
it's pretty cool.
Thank you. This is legendary. I don't really need like another copy of this. I don't know. Maybe this guy, he can be plotted. It's fine. I don't have a lot of commit crime benefit things, do I? Second spell. Counter on each creature you control that entered this turn. Geyser Drake. Vault Buster cares about us committing crimes. I could probably just take her out. I don't think I need her that badly. She cares about no mana was spent to cast it. Okay. Yes, that's a good one.
I just want to tickle the lizard.
That's a big lizard.
Yep.
I don't know that we need this. I'll definitely keep that, though. It's a great card. So if that's the case, then we don't need Spring Splasher either. And now I gotta cut some non-creatures, right? Because we have 14 creatures, 13 non. So yeah, let's try that. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, it's probably this.
Guess the town's gonna be big enough.
This town might be big enough for all of us. Do I get rid of this?
The cowboy in the sky.
Let's see. How many? Mercenary, 2. Rogue, 2. And that's it. So, yeah. We can get rid of Take the Fall as well. I need one more cut, huh? Just one. What percentages are we at? 60 blue, 56 green?
Marcus says, guess who's going home?
Congratulations, Marcus.
Good.
That's really good to hear. Really good to hear. You deserve it. You're the best.
Yes.
And I'm so sorry that any of that happened to you. That really sucks.
Yeah.
Amy,
yes.
Deck box art. A, B, C, or D?
C, please.
The goblin, the like monkey goblin?
Yeah, pirate.
All right. And then we actually got a new sleeve that I don't know that you saw.
Oh. Okay. Whoa. That's fucking sick. It goes with my shirt.
Well, that's Jaya, not Chandra, but it still does go. I'll
it's
agree
her
with you.
mentor.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Let's use Jaya, please.
Okay. Is she the default, or our default is still going to be Rakdos?
Our default's still going to be Rakdos. This is still Thunder Junction.
Okay. And we still like a Johnny and the horse?
Little Sebastian.
Sorry.
That's his name.
Yep, I know. Sorry.
But yes, thank you for asking.
Good. All right, this is the deck. We will see how this goes. I'm actually not too confident, but sure, let's find out. Let's find out.
I'm pretty confident. I think this deck really came together.
Swiss Missile
Nice.
is who we're playing against.
Love a good hot chocolate.
Right? Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. I cut a land because I thought it made sense, and then it didn't.
Ironically, though, I don't really drink Swiss Miss hot chocolate usually.
Why?
It's got a little milk in it. And I'm lactose intolerant.
That's right. If you're not already, you should be following Amy over on Gluten Free for All's Instagram.
Yes.
You can check the links in the description down below to find that Instagram page.
Yes. And also, if you're big into lactose-free hot chocolate, right on the vein of what we're talking about, there is a video on Gluten Free for All, Gluten Free for All's YouTube, for just that very thing.
That's right.
I'll probably do another one, because what I usually drink for hot chocolate is Starbucks brand, because there's actually no milk in that.
Yeah.
Interestingly.
Excuse me.
But I usually just make it myself with some cocoa powder and some almond milk on the stove. Maybe a little chili powder in there. That's the shit right there. And sugar.
Fuck. God damn it, man. Guess I'm plotting this. I'm definitely a mono green deck opponent. Don't worry about it. Oh, God. Ooh, yes. Yes. Very nice. They milled their Mythic Bristly Bill, as well as 2 other non-land cards with a card that was trying to let them get an extra land. So, and we drew the blue!
Yay!
Sure. Let's make our own luck.
I like
and
it.
Plot. Throw from the saddle.
Okay. That's quite the horse booty shot.
Then we're going to play Free Strider Commando. And it's a 5/5. Okay, we've done it. We drew another blue, by the way. So, or drew. We got another blue out of Make Your Own Luck. So, okay. We're doing things. In fact, how much mana is this? 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have it next turn.
Little feet.
Who's
so
little
cute.
feet? Oh, yes, on the tumbleweed. Yeah. Yep, I agree.
I love it.
Really, really good.
It's little feet.
Really good. All right, they passed. We drew another blue. So let's do this. This is a sorcery. +1/+1. Fight here, I guess? Or not fight. Bite there.
Bite, not fight.
Ha! We did it. Oh, wait. Cancel. This instead. Bounce it. Goodbye.
Yes.
Go away, please. Thanks, bye. Perfect. Resolves. Still get +1/+1. Perfect. Combat. Swing for 6. They're at 14. End my turn. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. For 2 mana, we could counter a non-creature spell unless they pay 3. Okay, they just plotted instead. Ooh. Pillage the Bog.
I love that art so much.
Yeah, it's very good. Look at the top X cards of your library where X is twice the number of lands they control. 1 into your hand, the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Pass to attackers. They don't attack at all. I guess I'll just take my turn then. No reason to waste that. Let's play a land. And let's do this right. Dance of the Tumbleweeds. Both elements of it. Leaving up a single blue for the Harrier Strix. I'm going to go get another blue. Submit. We have an 8/8. And then I'm going to play this. I'm going to tap this. Okay. They Snakeskin Veil it. That's fine. And then I have an 8/8, so yes, I absolutely will let you trade your creature. You got it. You got it. It's dead. Okay, perfect. Okay, so Decisive Denial will not work this turn, but that's fine. What is Pillage the Bog? Yeah, and put 1 into their hand and the rest in the bottom. You got it. They look at their top 10 cards, and they get the best one out of the 10. They have 5 land available. They play Selvala, Eager Trailblazer. Selvala gets to die to a fight with my Decisive Denial. So, that works for me.
All right.
Mourner's Surprise. They get... Oh, geez. They get Bounding Felidar back. That's a good card. But it can get countered. Amazing. Amazing draw. Holy crap. Okay. I'm going to have this 8/8 fight Selvala. I'm going to go to combat and swing for 9. Jump block with a 1/1. Makes sense to me. They go to 13. And I pass. And I'm going to Essence Capture this Felidar. And then give a +1/+1 counter to Harrier Strix. Oh, +1/+1 counter here. Yes. Perfect. Pass to attackers. They don't attack. I take my turn. Drew a land. Knew it was coming. But guess what? We have draw then discard. Okay. I'll have it next turn as well, I guess. Combat. Swing for 10. They block. Jump block. Beautiful. They go to 11. Pass. Oh, I guess I could do it again. Silly me. I can do it as many times as I want. It doesn't have to be untapped or whatever. So, sure. Okay, they gain some life. They play a 2/2. They then play a 3/4. They have 1 card left, but no mana left. So, no attacks. They end their turn. We draw, then discard again. It's not a land. It's an ankle biter. And Emergent Haunting.
The little tadpoles coming out of the house.
That's right.
The spermies.
It's flying spirits, Amy.
Yeah, but when you make it big, you can tell. But when it's small, it looks like little spermies.
All right, 10 power is attacking. Chump block. Go to 11 again. Play the ankle biter. Play the emergent haunting. Pass the turn. For 3 mana, at any time I can surveil 1. Or draw, then discard. So, I think we're all right. Concession.
Thank you, Swiss Missile.
Okay. The mana concerns were not too much of a concern.
Good.
I will try again. And if our next opponent is able to kind of deal with it a little bit better, then maybe I'll reconsider and put a land back in and cut a different card instead. But for right now, I'm holding.
What are you holding?
I thought we're facing Logan. I thought you were going to make a comment that Holden is a person's name, and that's not my name. So I thought you were going to say something about that.
No, I was going to talk about the patented Geek for All handling.
That's right. That is something that I'm holding often. All right, so we can plot this Outcaster Trailblazer. That's cool. Ooh, Doc Orlock on curve.
Yes.
On curve. There he is. Okay. Plotting cards from our hand cost 2 less. So this costs a single green to plot. Holy shit. That's so
awesome.
Good. That's so good. Okay. It's a 2/2. They make me mill 2 cards. Ooh, throw from the saddle and the Raucous Entertainer. I like it. I like that a lot. Good for you. All right, well, let's plot you for 1. Gorgeous. Combat and attack for 2, I guess. Okay. End the turn.
All right, guys. I'm going to take a quick bio break, and I'll be back in a second.
We'll be here. It's a 1/3 flying vigilance. Okay. I can deal with that.
Town crier, I guess, huh?
That's right. Yeah, I'll take my turn. Emergent Haunting. Okay. So this adds 1 mana of any color. So that would be a 5th, which would mean we could make our own luck. Sure. Let's do it. 1 mana of any color. Let's make it green. Doesn't really matter. Let's make our own luck. I guess it's Razzle Dazzler. It's a little awkward, but it's fine, I suppose. We got a land as well out of that, so that's good. No need to attack with Doc Orlock because the 1/3 would have just been able to block profitably, so not going to do that. Okay. Sure. We'll see what's going on. Ah, they plot something themselves. Djinn of Fool's Fall, a good card, by the way. And they hit us for 1 with a 1/3. Play the green. Whenever you cast your second spell. So here is Razzle Dazzler as our first spell. Here's our second spell in Ankle Biter. Yeah, I guess I'll hold off. Next turn is just going to be this guy. So I don't have to worry about Emergent Haunting, although... Yeah, I'll keep up Trash the Town, just in case I need to give things counters. Let's attack with the Trailblazer and see what happens. If they trade, great. Let's do it. Oh, we don't need to trade. Come on now. +1/+1. And trample? Yeah, no reason to keep up anything else. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. No, 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 no. No. Target the wrong creature with it? Come on now. Both on this. Auto pay. 6/4, trample. They take 4. They gain 2. But their creature dies and ours does not. Beautiful use of Trash the Town. Beautiful. Love that. Okay. Let's see. Jin of Fool's Fall. Not a surprise. Not a surprise. This becomes a 3/3. Okay. So, they've got a fair number of flyers now. And a fair amount of power in the air, I guess I should say. This has reach, though. So we're going to play a 7/7 Reach Ward 3 next turn. Which means right now on board, their removal spell would have to cost 2 or less for them to be able to target this with a removal spell. So, let's see what they've got. Right now, it seems like nothing. They have 4 cards in hand versus our 3. And we know one of our cards is, as Amy said, the patented Geek for All Handland. But the other 2 are, decent cards. So, let's see what they're going to do about it. They're going to use a timeout. That's what they're going to do. They're still here because they keep mousing over the cards in their hand. They have another one of these 2/2s to make us mill 2 cards. They've committed a crime, so they get to draw a card and discard a card. They discarded Desertion? By the way, we milled 2 land, so thank you, opponent. Mwah! Love you for that. That's incredible. They discarded Desertion? And we still drew another land. Holy shit. Okay, fine. Draw a card. Essence Capture. What? Incredible. Well. Let's see if they're sacking their Jin. They sure are. Amazing. Okay. Works for me. Alright, don't play a big creature this turn, because I need to Essence Capture you if possible. Ooh, I also need a 3rd blue if I want to cast both of these in the same turn. Well, have access to this in the same turn cycle that I've cast this. But I just milled 2 blue in a row, so it's kind of unlikely, I would think. But we'll see. It gets countered, right? It's just countered. They could draw a card and then they discard it, but it just got countered because they didn't pay enough mana to cast it. Yeah, they tried to make me put it on the top or bottom of my library. But I'm so confused with what's happening here. What is happening? Okay. This, and then this. Razzle Dazzler gets a counter as well. I will plot this. That's great. And put those in my hand. And then swing out minus the Ankle Biter, I guess. Literally no reason not to. Yeah. Okay, so they take 3 essentially and go to 15. Great. Works for me. Okay, we drew the other blue. Or have the other blue, I guess. Let's play this. Whatever. Harrier Strix as well. Second spell. Tapping that land, I guess, because I can. Combat. Swing out. Counter it. Put a +1/+1 counter. So gross. Actual 0. Literal actual 0. Thank you, Logan. God damn, that's cool. Wow. And because we tapped their land, they tapped out to play that. That's super interesting. What a game. God damn, that's cool. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'll keep gaining experience. I'll keep getting coins and stuff. Deck seems cool. Make your own luck. You know, I was genuinely a little worried because it was like, it's 5 mana and it like doesn't do anything. Like it does, of course, but it doesn't do anything that turn. But it's super powerful. You're literally like drawing like 4 cards. So, and one of them just gets plotted, which is beneficial for our deck, which is why it's in those 2 colors and we're in those 2 colors. So it's pretty good. Interesting. Okay. But yeah, so we won, Amy.
Oh, good. I got stabbed in the foot by a rock.
I was wondering what you were looking at on the stairs.
Yeah. There was a rock on it.
Yeah. Chris Rock? Dwayne The Rock Johnson?
No.
Kid Rock?
No.
Oh.
None of those cool people were in our home.
Kid Rock is a cool person?
I don't hate the guy.
Okay.
Maybe not the coolest, but
You're fine.
I liked him back in the day.
You do not need to justify it to me, man. You are fine. I'll draw a blue eventually, right? I don't have to discard my Spinewoods Armadillo. Right? I'll draw blue eventually. It's in there. That ain't it, but...
But it's something you can play.
Yeah, but do I want to?
Well,
I think I'll plot it. I'll plot it. Attack for 1. Because then next turn I can do some blue shenanigans if I have to. For some reason I thought this had plot 4, and instead it's plot 3, which is the exact same as its casting cost. So that works for me. And we drew the blue! Perfect. That's a fight. I don't want to do that. So let's just play this. Add the blue. And then flash this in, but there's no need to flash it. I'm just going to play it. Tap your 3/3. Attack for 1. And pass. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess if I'd waited a turn, I could have had Spinewoods Armadillo. Silly me. Kind of wasted it a little bit, but it's fine. Oh, Tumbleweed Rising to make a 3/3.
Oh.
Interesting. Okay, well, let's play Razzle Dazzler.
I guess the motorcyclists just waited for the rain to calm down.
They sure did. All right, I'm just going to pass. We'll see.
Marcus says, I'm almost ready to show the progress on Volt 8.
Ooh.
I wanted every wing to have at least something floors done before, 2 floors done before sharing. There's also still a nightclub to put in the atrium.
Awesome.
Oh, a nightclub, you say?
All right, let's attack with a 4/2 and see if they decide to trade. They do! Amazing. Okay, we have a 7/7. With Ward 3, which means their removal spell needs to be 3 or less. They were mousing over our creature. Ah, they draw 3 and lose 3. Look at that art.
It's pretty sick.
So good. Okay, they drew 3 and lost 3. They have 3... they spent 3 black, and now they have 3 green left over. Just a lot of 3s on our opponent's side of the battlefield right now. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we have enough. Okay. Still playing those cards without doing the other part of it. But that's fine. Let's go like this. Oh, what a combo with these two. What a combo. Perfect.
Nice.
Drawing a card. It's Ankle Biter. Let's attack for 7. Good chump block. Hell yes. Oh, man.
All right.
I would have just taken 7. You're at 15. Like, leave a creature on the battlefield for a little while. All right.
Maybe they're not afraid.
I guess not. And that's fine. They're allowed.
Sure.
Ain't no rule that says they got to be afraid.
Good. Sphere sucks.
Yeah, right? Yeah. We'll see what we're going to draw next turn, but otherwise, like, playing these 2 cards is totally fine with me. It's a second spell, so this won't be able to be blocked. And we, you know, have some benefits. They gain 3 life and go to 18. You got it. We drew a land. Okay. I don't need to play that land right now. I will play Seize the Secrets first to see what else we draw.
Secrets.
Oh, actually, I guess we... Oh, it does have... Oh, this is... Okay. When I saw this card, instead I thought it had plot 4, I was thinking of this card.
Ah.
All right, fair enough.
They do look a little similar.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Okay, well, let's go with...
Do all magic cards look the same to you?
Yep, they sure do. Thanks for asking. Let's attack
The
for
backs
7.
all look the same. Well, except for the flip cards.
Yes, correct. All right, we hit them for 7. They're at 11. We're at 20. If they really do attack with this 5/4, I mean, I probably just double block it, but, like, also, do I care? Hey, look, a Death Toucher. That's a good one.
But yes, Marcus, we are looking forward to seeing the progress once you are ready and willing to share.
Big time. Oh, shit, they have it. Reach for the sky. Damn. Good for you. Okay. Harrier Strix. They're at 11, huh? 5, which leaves 2. All right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to plot the next one and then draw Throw from the Saddle. It's a sorcery. I'll have to wait a turn on that, but I think it's worth it. So I'm going to play this. Tap this. I'm going to play this. And I'm going to play this. 5/5.
It's a lot of shit.
Attack for 7, they go to 4, and we pass. And basically, like, they have an 8/6 trample reach and a 1/1 death touch. But I Primal Command. They gain 7 life, search their library for a creature card, reveal it, put it into their hand, and then shuffle. They only have 3 mana remaining this turn, and they pick a 7 mana card.
It's a really good card that they just played.
Yes. And they play a 3 Strider Lookout, which is a 3/3 reach. Okay, well, let's make our own luck again, for free this time. Speaking of free, this Free Strider Commando can get plotted, and we'll draw a land and a Razzle Dazzler. Unfortunately, this will be our second spell. Maybe we go like this then. And like this. That's really tough, actually. They have a lot of creatures that I want to kill.
So it's me playing Pokemon?
Basically, yeah. That's a good point. Okay. We'll go like this. And we're going to have... this one.
Guys,
kill.
check out our Pokemon series.
All right, we'll kill that. They draw a card. Congratulations. I'll play a land, I guess. Keep up the hand land for the rest. Combat. Swing. Swing. For 7.
Better.
Nice. Very nice. They could just take 7 and go to 4, but I doubt it. Yeah, good. Nothing left to harry my 7/7 anymore. I love this. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, you got it. I will happily trade this 5/5 for their Death Toucher that could kill my 7/7, so I will end my turn.
Ha!
Okay. Hallow Marauder. Any number of target opponents each discards a card. For anyone who didn't discard one with mana value 4 or greater, draw a card. Well, thankfully, I have this island here. I was going to discard it to my Harrier Strix. Draw, then discard. The top 5, they can put a land from among them onto the battlefield tapped, and the rest on the bottom. Okay, sure. They get a land. That's perfectly fine. That resolves. I will discard this land, and then they draw a card. Okay. Okay. I would love to draw... Did we use... No, we didn't. Trash the Town. I need to draw Trash the Town this turn.
Stop trashing the town. It's not right.
I used it to incredible value last time. This is frustrating.
Just because littering's not illegal yet doesn't mean you should take full advantage.
One target permanent from your graveyard to your hand. They didn't... What? Okay, weird. Pass 2 attackers.
Or at least I have to assume that littering in the Old West was not illegal yet.
Probably, yeah. Okay, we drew Geyser Drake. That's not it. But 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we have 8 mana. So, Geyser Drake. Oh, you idiot. You idiot.
What?
I was supposed to play this first so we would get an extra counter.
Oh.
But I didn't. Oopsie, oopsie. Foolish of me.
Oopsie poopsie.
Pretty much. Because that... Yep. I did it wrong. You can see I did it wrong. It's fine. Activate the ability. Everybody gets a +1/+1 counter that just entered. That's all 3 of them. And then let's go ahead and...
That seems pretty good to me.
I agree. They conceded.
Thank you, Reptar. Not only for the game, but for the name.
It's very good. Hey, we're gold. Gold tier 4.
See, so it doesn't matter that you played it wrong.
Probably.
Because
But
they conceded.
yes. Yes.
Now we're gold.
You're so golden.
I was going to say, so now we're golden.
Yeah.
Meaning that you don't have to worry about playing well.
Yes, I mean, look, I never worry about playing well. That's how we're here.
Oh, shit.
That's not true. I try.
Marcus says, that's a gold rank. Nice.
Thank you, Marcus. Appreciate that.
Yeah. Are you still able to watch this while you're on your way home?
Oh, shit. Oh, no. The other times I've been able to keep, but I think I have to mulligan this one. Okay. This one I'll keep.
Jabber draw.
That's the one going to the bottom.
Boo. Fine.
Boo.
He goes to the bottom of the deep blue sea.
Very nice. Very nice. They're thinking. They kept. We're going to ditch the loan shark. Sorry, Amy.
Fine.
Harrier Strix, tapping nothing. This one.
This guy over here, his wingspan is ridiculous.
I agree.
That's right. I said redonkulous.
I was going to ignore it.
It was stupid.
And yet here we are. Look at their sleeves.
Ha ha! I found him.
Finding Fibblethip. It's like Finding Nemo, but not. On curve Doc Orlock. Hell yes. Attack for 1. Pass.
Oh, and that movie can take place in the ocean, right? Like Finding Nemo did.
Sure.
And then Jabberjaw will be perfect in that movie as well.
I guess I just plot this and then attack for 2. Great. Works for me. I'm going to have a 5/5 on turn 4. Seems okay.
Yeah.
I would love a land off the top deck if you could help me out. Hey! Thanks! That's cool of you.
What color card is Fibblethip?
Blue.
Blue?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Why?
Because it's an under-the-water themed movie.
Oh, of course. We're still talking.
And then we can do like Simic cards, you know, with
Sure.
the not what was it called? The mechanic where they like made themselves into sea creatures and stuff, or like made themselves into robots when they already were sea creatures or something.
Oh, I have no idea.
I can't remember, but that can be part of the movie as well.
So this is whenever it attacks. Okay. Let's see it then. I mean, to be fair, I have a 5/5, so I'm not too worried about it, I guess. But what does this say? I sack half the creatures I control, rounded up. Rude. Okay. That's going to be the Entertainer and the Harrier Strix. I'm keeping the other 2. Pass 2 attackers. Leaving that back to block? I guess you could leave it back for the 3/3 to block Doc Orlock, but I will take my turn. Drew a land. Alright, I can keep that there. Combat. Attack. They just take 7. Beautiful. End the turn. Failed Fording is going to help me out here quite a bit. They're going to make me mill 2 cards. I lose 1, they gain 1. Oh, they targeted themselves.
Oh.
Okay, works for me. And another one. This one targeting me. So now I lose 1, they gain 1. You got it.
Interesting.
I mill 2 cards that are, I mean, pretty decent. Not like, you know, the best cards in my deck or anything, but good cards. Pass 2 attackers. They don't attack. And then we take our turn. Jesus Christ, deck. Come on now.
That couldn't be the thing that we freaking milled.
I know, right? They milled us to a land. So nice of them. But it's fine. I'm going to go to combat, and I'm going to swing. I have my failed fording to, you know, bounce some stuff once they double block and all that fun stuff. So there's crew 2. Let's see the blocks. Yep, that's what I thought you'd say. That's perfectly fine. Let's bounce this back to your hand. And then I'll kill your 2/2. You gain 2 life, but then you lose 2 life. But still, my creature lives, yours dies. Works for me.
Okay.
And they could take half their turn replaying it if they want. That would be fine. They did not. They played an unscrupulous contractor that they can sack a creature, and I draw... Oh, they draw 2 and lose 2. They're at 8. They played another land and passed. We have another Free Strider Commando. I guess before Doc Orlock dies, which is possible here. I guess... No, I don't give them the chance. Double block. Go for it. I have a second one next turn, so... I will absolutely, happily get rid of your board. They just chump block. Even
Wow.
better. I get 2 5/5s. Patented Geek for all hand lands.
Yeah, baby.
Scare them into wondering what you have to blow them out with. And it turns out it's an island.
Patented Geek for all hand land.
I think they're just trying to gain life here, but I'll call their bluff. See what they got.
Yes.
They could do, what's it called? Skullduggery or something here? Trick shot. Okay. They said, oops. Yeah, sounds it. Amazing.
Wow.
I'm gonna make my own luck. Let's see what happens here. Seize the secrets and 2 land, huh? Jesus Christ. All right, well, let's play a land. Let's play another 5/5. Let's attack for 2. They're at 9. All right, so they messed up last turn. They targeted the wrong creature, and they killed our 5/5, but which is still frustrating, but not what they were trying to do. So.
Oh, my shoulder just cracked, and I think it was exactly what I needed.
That always feels nice. All right, Forsaken Miner that can't block, but is the perfect saddle or crew, actually, for this vehicle, because it needs crew 2. Let's seize the secrets first. It's free, so I might as well.
Now my hand feels all weird.
Jesus. Well, I guess we can do all of this, right? This is going to be plotted for 1 green. We're going to Razzle Dazzler. And we're going to Emergent Haunting. Okay. I guess I play another land? No, I just hold. Combat. Attack for 5 only. Because basically... Okay. Sure. I'll end my turn. You got it.
All right.
They chump blocked with their vehicle. We finally got rid of it. Works for me. They passed their whole turn. And I'm going to... I guess go to combat. And swing with these 2. Because the 2/2 can't block. So the 1/2 is the only blocker they have.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what that symbol is. Ah, the Ambush Gigapede is here.
Yeah, tickle
Okay.
'em.
All right, well, we're a little screwed now. Yeah, that's tough. Okay. Doc Orlock's a 1/1. It's going to die to the Raven, and the 5/5 dies to the 6/2. That's a very good play for our opponent. Very, very good. That's really rough. I guess I'll play this now, then. It's a 4/2. Sure do add blue mana. All right, deck. Stop being shitty. Ready, go. Actually, I guess I use the mana now. Yep. Decisive Denial is a very good one.
Nice.
I'll keep it there. Okay. I guess I should just play one of the lands and end the turn. I have 3 in my hand, so now we have a 3/3 flyer. Let's do it. Mourner Surprise. They get back their Ambush Gigapede to their hand, but they don't have the mana for it this turn, so that's good. Still don't have the mana for it this turn. Reckless Lackey. Okay, sure. Pass to attackers. Take my turn. Draw Decisive Denial.
Okay.
Fight spell doesn't really help me here, but maybe. We'll see. It's an instant, so I can do it at any time. So let's go ahead and... Yes? No? Attack for 7.
Nice.
And then we'll see what they do about it. I
Yeah.
assume a double block on the Trailblazer here, which will allow me to do some fight shenanigans with my flyer. Because I'll know what their blocks are. Nothing. Just a chump block. Oh, they're going to sack it to get a treasure, right? Draw a card and get a treasure. Okay. Not a problem at all. Go to first strike damage. They take 3. We end our turn. It's just a fight. Okay.
I heard it was a bite, not a fight. So
That's a different card.
I know, it's the one with the horse butt.
That's right. That's throw from the saddle. All right, so they can discard a card to draw a card, but they choose not to because now they have the mana at any time to do Ambush Gigapede. They'll attack for 2. I sure do take 2. You got it. I'm at 12.
Okay.
Take my turn. Fuck. God. I forgot to surveil, I guess. Okay. Combat. I wonder if they're going to play Ambush Gigapede. God damn
No.
it. God damn it. I'm so mad at myself. Okay. Seven again. Gigapede is here. It's only once it enters. So let's see who it's targeting. Okay. So what I could do prior to that, because it's going to die anyway, right? So might as well do that. Okay. You got it. Take out as much of their board as humanly possible. Ah, I should have surveilled before it died too. Oh my god. This Raven's going to kill me, man. No blocks. I'm at 7. Don't draw another land. Don't do it. Don't make me pay for having not surveilled. Of course I drew another land. Of course I did.
Damn.
I'm playing 16 land. This is unbelievable. Fuck you.
Wow. Come on.
No way.
Like, what the heck?
All right, time to chump block. Holy shit, it's not a land. Still dead, though, right? No? No, I guess I'm not. Now I'm dead. Okay. You did it.
Thank you, Sinfagator. That sucks.
Sure does. Should have surveilled.
I guess so.
2 turns in a row, I didn't do it, and I drew 4 land in a row. That's on me.
You got punished.
Sure did. Sure did. Oh well. It happens. Let's keep it going.
Look at the wagon.
Yeah. It's very packed with stuff.
Yeah.
Those poor horses. Isn't there? There's a horse right back here. Have this one help pull the wagon. Rude. They're going uphill. Those horses are probably exhausted. Come on. Arena just doesn't want to give me my second color in my opening hand. They just don't want to do it. I'll keep this time, though. Give me the blue I need, you assholes. That's not it. I need a single blue mana out of my whole deck. Just one. Last game I was able to draw them. And nothing else.
Yeah.
No blocks. I don't give a shit about 2 damage right now. That ain't it either. Do I do this? It feels dumb. Pass. I will hold off. Next turn, if I don't draw a blue, I play this hardcast, not plot. Down to 16. Vault Plunderer. They draw a card and lose a life. You got it. Take my turn. Didn't draw it. Okay. Play a 3/3, I guess. No attacks. 3/3 obviously is able to block the 2/2 if I really need to. Soured Springs deals a damage to me. You got it. 3 mana on their side. Means... By the way, 1 more forest, and I can just hard cast this armadillo before I've drawn my first blue mana source.
Wow.
Yep.
Stupid.
You alright?
Very dry.
Go get some water.
Oh. It's a lot.
I have a hair on my shoulder. Alright, block here and see what they do. I'm assuming they have some kind of kill spell. But... No, they don't. Okay. I mean, wipe their board, keep 1 of mine. And a Deep Muck Desperado. Pass, I guess. Okay. Any crimes that they commit, we mill 3 cards? 3 cards. Yikes. Alright, here go all my islands. This is how this is going to work. Every crime that they commit, I'm going to mill the lands that I need for these cards. It's going to be very frustrating. There's a crime. They pay the black, get the minor back. They mill me for 3. 2 islands. Called it. Now that I'm... Okay, no worries, Marcus. Thank you. 2/4. Son of a bitch, man. Thank you. I said just plot this. Called it, by the way. They milled us for 3 cards. 1 was a double blue spell, and then 2 islands.
What the fuck?
Called it. Very, very obviously called it. Hey, look, a blue. God damn, dude. Okay. Free Strider Commando is a 5/5. Spinewood's Armadillo is just a 7/7. I could just do that. Sure. Let's do that. I could stop cold on their 2/4, but milling is not something I'm too worried about. Obviously, the problem would be the crime that they're committing in that instance.
Well, maybe they don't think it's such a problem.
Yeah, well, they killed our 7/7, so...
And they milled an island.
Well, that's irrelevant now. I mean, sure, a second would be nice because I have 3 blue spells, but irrelevant. They killed our 7/7 that we've been waiting the whole game to cast. That's the problem. Nothing else. And they kill our other creature as well. And mill us for 3 more. Yeah, we lose this game.
Christ.
Yep. Should have played Stop Cold, I guess. Well, again, like I said, it doesn't matter. The problems were these 2 cards, not the milling. Like, the milling is absolutely irrelevant. Let's play this as a 2/2. And this, I guess, to stop their 2/4. Like, again, the removal's the problem, but here we go. They kill our creature.
Yeah. Well,
The removal is the problem. Like, okay, it's a 1/4. 2/2 attacks. We're at 3, by the way. Didn't even draw the other blue so that we could play 2 spells. We just have to chump block with this 1/2, and we pass. Okay. I mean, yeah, of course I'm going to lose this game. Like, don't know what else I'm supposed to do.
Kind of fair.
This is going to be a Link Breaker. If we draw a blue, like, nope, we make our own luck and fail miserably. Doc Orlock gets plotted, and then we draw a Death Toucher that we can play. And then we concede. We're at 2. They have like a million lethal creatures.
Godalope is saying, back for the tail end, hope the land curse got better.
It did not, but thank you for asking. It never does. It never does. We're at -5.
Thank you, VW Power 17.
Okay. Let's try again. That's 2 losses in a row after 3 wins in a row. So same deck, though. Same deck. No changes to it whatsoever. All right. Come on, baby. What do we got? I would love both of my colors in my opening hand, Arena. That would be just the tits, really. Oh, good. We're playing a diamond player because I didn't have enough problems. Oh, good. I do have both of my colors in my opening hand, just like I asked.
Technically.
Guess I can't be upset about it. I'm upset about it. Hey, a Harrier Strix. I have one of those. Oh, it tapped itself. Ooh, I drew another land, though. That's helpful. Hey, look, a Harrier Strix. Okay. Sure, why not? Tradesies. Ew. Fine. Second blue and pass. I'd rather just failed fording whatever they play. They played nothing. Okay. I had 1 mana of any color. I guess I plot you. Why not? Why not? That's what I want to know. Okay. No big creature. Yes. 4th land. Attempt to cast the Trailblazer? I don't think it really matters, right? Whatever. Trailblazer works. Let's add blue. But we're going to pass our whole turn, so. End the turn. Now, I can counter a creature spell, or I can bounce a creature. I can't stop this. Mana value 3 or less, so I can't stop that with this. I can bounce it to my hand. Sure. Sure, why not? That works. Okay. Cool.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's fine. A 4/4. Jesus. That would have been nice to counter with my Essence Capture, huh? Sure would have loved that. This is a bite? This is a bite.
It's a bite, not a fight.
That's right. Thank you, Amy.
You're welcome.
I'm going to add a green, play the Ankle Biter, and then I'm going to immediately throw from the saddle. I know that I don't get to do the like attack afterwards, but it doesn't matter. Your creature's dead, so I'm good with that. 6 mana and 3 cards in hand for them. Harrier Strix. Tapping, it's irrelevant because I assume you're passing now. Yep. Okay. Make your own luck.
Oh.
Gorgeous.
I'm about to sneeze.
Oh no. Bless you. Bless you. Oh my god, we did it, everybody.
I
Target
missed
creature
it. I
game.
was
Nope,
sneezing.
you didn't miss anything. We're playing Trash the Town. We're giving our ankle biter a bunch of counters. They might be able to stop this, I guess. Yeah, they have a way of stopping it. Of course they do. They're a blue-black deck. They bounce it and draw a card. Okay. They 1-for-1'd us, which is fine. Totally fine. But we're at 19, they're at 16, so it all works out in the end. Heartless Pillage. We discard 2 cards. Well, I guess we're getting rid of these because we can make our own luck next turn. So let's try that. Yeah, land. Okay, good. Let's make our own luck first. Let's plot the Free Strider Commando. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And then we'll play the land? Yeah, we'll play the land. They have stopped our Outcaster Trailblazer cold. You got it. It is tapped. And has no abilities? Correct. Okay. No worries at all. They draw, then discard. Discarding an extra land, playing a 2/2 that can't block. And we take 1. We play the land. Let's draw 2 cards first. Free Strider Commando. Dock Orlock, please. Play the land, plot the Free Strider Commando, and then from plot, play the other Free Strider Commando. Pass. Seems okay. 5/5s for 4 or 3 are pretty good. Or 2, actually. You plot this for 2 mana and then play it the next turn as a 5/5. Seems
Okay.
great. We're at 17. We drew Razzle Dazzler. Attempt to play Razzle Dazzler. Attempt to play the Free Strider Commando, putting a +1/+1 counter on Razzle Dazzler. Go to combat. Swing for 7. They're at 9. Pass. Keeping up the patented Geek for All Handland.
Yes. Thank you, Griffin20.
Hell yes.
Exciting.
Hell yes. Holy crap. That was the Diamond player, by the way.
Nice.
We were the first tier of gold out of 4 tiers. And we faced a Diamond player and still won. Okay.
Craziness.
Right? Blood Tastes Like Iron is who we're playing.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Not that they're wrong, but goddamn, it's so dark.
It's so weird.
Why? Wow. Okay. But we have both of our colors in our opening hand, which is a hell of a thing. Whoops. Okay. Sure. Sure. Get out of here. Hey! I know this card. God, remember how many of these we could have had?
Yes, I do.
And instead, we have a whole one of them. Just one. Okay. I mean, we could trash the town at instant speed. That's fun. We also don't have to. We can just do this. Dance of the Tumbleweeds is 6 mana, and we have 4 currently. 1, 2, 3 for counters, so... Oh, and they can't block anyway. So, combat, 2 in the air. But fine, I'll just draw 2 cards. Okay. That's pretty good, actually. Make your own luck and Harrier Strix. Good. Pass to attackers. They hit us for 3. You got it. 18 to 17. Not a problem. Stinger Back Terror is a 2/2.
Okay.
Because now all we do is this. Play this. Decisive Denial. Our creature fights their creature.
Glorious.
Holy crap.
Very
and
nice.
then
Marcus says, I have returned.
what is up, Marcus?
Thanks
Welcome.
for being here.
Yes, and presumably welcome home.
Yes.
Or not presumably, you said so. Yeah, now that I'm home. So yes, welcome home.
Yes.
I guess combat swing for 2 again. Not a ton I can do there, to be honest, but it's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next, I need a land off the top. Can we make that happen, deck? Is that an option? If not, I'll just play Make My Own Luck. The 1/3 is back. You got it. Take my turn. Drew not a land. All right, let's make my own luck. Come on, baby. It's plotted. It's plotted. Play a land and an ankle biter. Next turn, I can Dance of the Tumbleweeds. No attacks, obviously. They have a 1/3 now. I will happily trade my ankle biter for their Mind Raider. It's super annoying. So let's see what we can do. Maybe. Come on. They're playing a Gruul deck, Amy.
Are they?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
At least so far.
that's because they're smart.
Hell to Pay kills my 1/1 Death Toucher.
No.
Guess I take 3 again, down to 11. I have ways of getting rid of this thing. It's done a lot of damage to us. Good for them, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's go like this.
Marcus says, come on, Slowy McSlowerson, play Magic.
That's right. Do I just do this? How much mana do I have? 5, 6, 7. I guess I just do this. Yeah, I do them both. Yeah. Auto pay. With the Dance of the Tumbleweeds. Get a blue. Submit. Get an 8/8 onto the battlefield. Play the Visage Bandit as a copy of the Geyser Drake, and then play the Harrier Strix to tap the Deadeye Duelist for a turn. They will presumably just deal me 1 damage. That's fine. You did it. I'm at 10. And then I will attack for 2 in the... Thank you, deck. Or arena. 2 in the air. I tried to click all attack like 3 times and it didn't work. But we got there. Giant Beaver!
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there is a possibility I can win this turn.
Haha.
This is an instant, right? It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have 8. So good. I'll play Razzle Dazzler. Combat. Swing out. And see what they do. If they don't make me use Trash the Town, I won't. There will be no need. But otherwise I can, and it'll be great. Huh.
Marcus says there's controversy surrounding the matchmaker on Arena.
Oh, okay, how so? Okay, they don't make me do it, so I'm not going to do it. Okay. Yep, we're good.
Okay.
So then I'll just play this. Yeah. Okay. Let's do it. Razzle Dazzler gets a counter, and we pass. Add a blue. It's irrelevant. Oh, yeah. It's irrelevant. End the turn. Okay. Jesus. That person was driving fast outside. Holy crap. Okay. I think I'm okay with an attack here from them.
Okay, thank you. Blood tastes like iron.
Incredible. Was there... Why...
Gold tier 4.
Okay, so let's work some lines here. They use the Mind Raider to block the 8/8 as a chump block. The 1/3 blocks the 2/3, one of the 2/3s. They take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're not dead yet. If we were able to play this card, that they don't know what it is, as well as whatever card we draw next turn, which could very well be a land, then technically this would have one more power and be unable to be blocked. But this is the bigger creature out of these two, at least. Obviously, the 8/8's here. So, I don't like that concession, is really what I'm getting at. But okay.
Marcus says there's a hidden point system that determines what you play against in Brawl.
Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Ooh, look, Amy.
Ooh.
The Skull Spore Nexus is the mythic that we just got. It costs X less to cast. It's 8 mana, by the way, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. Whenever one or more non-token creatures you control dies, make a green fungus dinosaur creature token with base power and toughness equal to the total power of those creatures.
Cool.
And then tap 2, tap double target creature's power until end of turn.
Sick.
Wow.
And that's the dinosaur?
Yeah, the token.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Right?
Looking.
Hey, a Mastery Orb.
Yeah.
So, Marcus, how did they figure that out? Because I know Arena is like super tight-lipped about their back-end stuff. We get Annie joins up as our sleeves.
Okay. Awesome.
From that Mastery Orb. Do we want to make her the default, or we keep Rakdos as default?
We can make her the default.
Okay. She is the default. As we go for our next ones, it will be Kellen first, and then Veraska.
Yeah.
Correct?
Because I don't love this art for Veraska.
Yeah, we'll go for Kellen the Kid, or Kellen joins up, excuse me. But still. All right, it is 10:03. Are we done, or can we do one more game? What would you rather? We can stop for the night. How's that sound?
Yeah. Is that okay with everybody in chat?
We just talked about the fact that next week or whatever, we're going to be streaming so much, but...
Like, nonstop.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, technically, we'll stop a bunch of times, but we'll start a bunch of times, too.
Yeah, but we'll stream Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then put out 2 videos Friday as well. Plus our regular Tuesday, Wednesday, Sunday releases over on Video Games for All.
Right.
So, yeah, we got a lot going on next week. So.
And I'll be posting stuff on Gluten Free for All's Instagram.
It's true.
Marcus says each card on Arena has an arbitrary score assigned to it. Thus, the deck you play has a total score. You're matched against decks with similar total scores.
Interesting, because that was a discussion back in the day with Commander, right? Like, what's your power level of your deck? And like the discussion of like, well, you know, some people would consider a deck a 5. Whereas other people would call that a 7, you know, and like,
right.
Whereas you're sitting there like, oh, my deck's a 2, and then you go out there and combo off and kill them, and you know, on like turn 5, and they're like, why'd you say your deck was a 2? And you're like, oh, because I lose a lot against my friends that have like, you know, $1,000 commander decks,
right.
And it's like, well, okay, I guess, you know, like.
Well, so, and I guess that's why they thought that system that Marcus is talking about would be. Better because
Fair.
It would have no variables
Sure.
there, right? It's each card is assigned an amount, even if that amount is arbitrary, right? It's assigned an amount, and then that the total amount is, you know, only put against decks with the same total amount or a very
Sure.
similar total amount. So I guess that's their way of like trying to, fix that issue, which obviously every system has its issues. So obviously that's not going to be the perfect system either, but
And Marcus mentions an issue here.
arbitrary meaning
Replace that N with a D.
Shieldred, the Apocalypse, has a lower score than Zenith Passage. Okay.
Let me put it this way, Amy. You've heard of Shieldred the Apocalypse?
Yeah.
Have you heard of Zenith Passage?
No.
Exactly. That's the
Yeah,
and
no,
therein
I
lies
got
the-
it. I got it. Okay, so it's like so arbitrary. Not like arbitrary like, well, it's a scale, but the scale is only based on, one person's opinion of what the scale should be. You mean arbitrary as in fucking doesn't make sense. Got it. Okay. Oh, boy. Godalope says that's all good.
Referring to us stopping for the night. So
Right.
thank you, Godalope. Appreciate that. I'll just open some packs for funsies. Rivals of Ixalan. We apparently have our first dig site conservator.
Oh, okay.
Look at this little guy.
Yeah, interesting.
Right?
Okay. Marcus says Passage is a sorcery for 2 white-red that deals damage to any target equal to the number of cards in your graveyard with cycling.
Oh, okay. So that was the card that was like super powerful in the limited format that it existed in. Like super powerful. It literally, if you first picked that card and then just took any cycling card that was in Ikoria, if I recall correctly, you just won. You won almost every time. So in that particular instance, that card's insane. And I guess if you make a brawl deck with it, that card's insane, but it's also a one of in like a giant deck. So no, right? As opposed to in a 100-card singleton versus any number of them that you could get in a 40-card draft deck.
Okay, so maybe they're basing these numbers on information that they're getting from other formats, and they really can't be doing that because different formats, the same card is going to be drastically different in terms of how good it is in different formats.
Because I will say that card is busted.
See, Helen says Zenith Flare?
Oh, was that the name of it? Am I thinking of the wrong one? Let me see.
Okay. This is very interesting.
Zenith Flare is, I believe, the one that Marcus was describing. It deals X damage to any target, and you gain X life.
Marcus says that one.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, again, it's very powerful in the limited format. Like, again, it was a first pickable. You never first pick, you never pass that card. And like I would guess in a competitive environment, you probably didn't pass that card, even if it was in like pack 2 or 3. Like if you opened it, you just took it because otherwise you were going to play against it and you would lose.
Yeah.
And not necessarily on Arena, of course, because you have like hundreds of people to choose from.
Sure.
But if you were playing on like a competitive table, and Ikoria was during the pandemic, so maybe that just didn't occur. Like there wasn't like high level Magic at that point.
Sure.
Besides on Arena, so maybe. But anyway, hey, by the way, our rare Braided Net, such a good card.
Yeah.
What a good card. All right, and then our last 2
art,
packs.
too.
Yeah, very good. Very, very cool. Our last 2 packs from this set, Outlaws of Thunder Junction. Outlaws Merriment. What a great card. I had this at pre-release, and it was really, really nice. Every turn, you get a free random creature. And whatever it does, each of them has haste. It's either trample and haste, lifelink and haste, or haste, and when it enters, it deals 1 damage to any target.
Cool.
Just incredible. And that's our first one on Arena of that card. Vodmir, we just had that guy in one of our decks. Bedevil, it's a good one. Destroy target artifact, creature, or planeswalker for black, black, red.
Wow.
And Annie joins up with the art that we just got on a sleeve. Cool.
All right.
Yeah.
Marcus says the cycling brawl deck is powerful and fun to play, but Flair's appeal was that was that it was repeatable. It's not as good in singleton formats.
Yeah, because because you could have recurred it or gotten multiple copies of it in draft. But yes, in singleton, not great. Not great at all.
Greg is here saying, running into chat, trying to make it before Joe and Amy leaves. Me. Boom, made it.
That's right.
Yes, you did. See, Helen says, welcome, just made it.
That's right. Definitely just made it. And welcome, Greg. Great to see you as always. We were talking earlier about our whirlwind week that we're going to have next week.
Yes. Greg is asking how everyone is tonight. Is that a fresh haircut, Joe?
It is. It is a fresh haircut. Thank you. I had some fingers crossed, everybody. I had some job interviews, so we'll see.
He says you look very sharp.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. That is the idea. Like I said, I have some job interviews coming up, so if I get it, great. If I don't, I still have my current job. I am still happy there. They are aware that I'm looking for other work, and they are supportive in me doing that as well. So it's not like a scandalous thing. But yeah, it should be. We'll see. We'll see how the interviews go. I think that interview is this Friday, the next one. So.
Godalope says, great night. And then he says, good luck.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I might need it. It's unclear.
Yeah. Greg says, Amy, you always look great also. Smile. Thanks, Greg. So do you. Genuinely always.
Yeah.
Best of luck, Joe.
Thank you, Greg. Appreciate it. It was super funny. The first person, this is the second round of interviews that I'm going into on Friday. And in the first round, I have on my resume that we produce online content just as like a conversation starter. And the guy who was interviewing me was like a young guy. So like, I thought maybe he would understand like the concept of like online video making or whatever. He brought it up.
Oh, okay.
He was like, look, I have to ask about, the online video content. I was like, oh yeah. I was like, my wife and I, we've been making YouTube videos since 2015. And he goes, oh. And then just moved on to
Nope. Stopped caring about it. He had to ask about it. But he stopped caring about it instantly.
It was so good. It was so good. Like I was like, look, if people want me to go into it, I'll go into it. If it's a conversation starter, great. If not, fine. Like whatever people want is what I'll do. But the fact that he just noped right out of the conversation was so good to me.
That's amazing. I love that. See, I'm like such the opposite. I'm like, okay, I like don't want to tell anyone that I do this, because I don't want it to affect my business at all.
Sure, I don't blame you for that, by the way, at all.
Yeah, or their business either, right? Because I mean, it's an interesting industry.
Yeah,
that I work in for
sure.
Greg says. C. Holland says, good luck with his fingers crossed.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Greg says, LOL. He definitely thought you guys had an OnlyFans. Amazing. But he had to ask. Hashtag Joe Amy OnlyFans.
No, thank you.
I guess Greg would be our first
subscriber
on OnlyFans.
No, thank you.
Marcus says, "How big were his eyes when he noped?"
Yeah, you know what? I mean, because it wasn't in person. It was over Teams, Microsoft Teams, and it was very weird because like. The camera was like he was facing this way the whole time and the camera was there. So like to look at me, I guess his screen was here. And then when he was talking to me, he would turn and like talk to the camera. I was like, dude, you have like the weirdest setup ever. Like, why is this the way that you're doing this? It's so weird.
Oh my God. Yes. So maybe he was hoping you could help him with his technology because he's clearly could use it.
Look, again, this setup is put together with hopes and dreams, so it works. But
I mean, it's a lot better than that situation.
I guess, yeah.
Marcus says, I read that. Godalope says, I wonder if he thought it was very different content, LOL.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Like, oh, what do you guys do? Do you Twitch stream? No Twitch streaming, YouTube content. And didn't ask any follow-ups of like, oh, what type of YouTube? Nope, nothing. Just was like, oh, I have to ask about you making online content. I was like, yeah, my wife and I make YouTube videos. Moved right the hell on. It's like, all right, cool. Thanks, man.
That was his weird way of trying to find out if you had a wife or not.
I have no idea.
And then once you said you did, he was just like, okay, never mind. I don't know.
Oh my god.
C. Hallen says, sticking cards behind a paywall.
That's right. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, that is. Greg says, LOL. C. Hallen says, Healer's Hawk as you've never seen it before. LOL.
That's right. We could be, that could be what we do as well. We just do lewd altars of magic cards.
Okay. Be into it.
I mean, Amy's the artist in this relationship. I'm fine, but Amy's a good artist. So it would be all you.
I mean,
Have fun,
I've never done lewd drawings, but I could start.
It's true.
Greg says he needs to get all the camera angles on his content creation. LOL.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But yeah, it was like, it was interesting. We'll see how Friday goes, and I'll keep people posted as I know more information. But yeah. So,
Marcus says, what have you done?
Yeah. So we will,
saddle up. Yep. Saddle up that beaver, that giant beaver.
God damn it.
Yes.
Yeah. So, we'll be back next Monday with more Magic the Gathering Arena on Magic Monday.
Yes.
Which then will be followed again on Wednesday by our early access streamer event for Modern Horizons 3,
yes,
which will be followed on Thursday by God of War Ragnarok, which will be followed on Friday by more Modern Horizons 3 content from Champion Card Collector in Poughkeepsie, New York. Shout outs to Greg and the rest of the great team.
I read that. Marcus says, is there interest in that? Because I could totally do a thing. We wouldn't know until we tried, Marcus.
There has to be. Because
I'm sure there is.
That there was that playmat, right? That like super controversial playmat with Liliana and Chandra, remember?
No.
You've seen the picture
I
with
have?
Liliana like straddling Chandra, and like Chandra's lying on her back, and like Liliana's like crawling over top of her, and like people took the
I feel
picture.
like that's something I wouldn't forget, but okay.
People took the picture and like made it into a playmat, and like the playmat was like being banned at events because it's like super inappropriate.
Oh.
They weren't naked, but it was like very provocative, right? So, but yeah, so like there's absolutely a market for that. There has to be. Finding it, on the other hand, I'm not your guy for that. I couldn't tell you.
We'd be able to find it once we start our OnlyFans.
That's right. Hey, I will say, speaking of OnlyFans, shout outs to Christine Sprankle. I loved her story that she told about her OnlyFans, where she had a picture of herself on her OnlyFans where her breasts were fully exposed, completely topless, naked from the waist up. And in the background of that photo, her topless photo, was an uncut sheet from a set. And all of the comments, or not all, but a lot of the comments under her picture of her topless were people trying to figure out what the uncut sheet behind her was. So, I mean,
I feel like that says something about how good her boobs are. I don't know.
Oh my god.
I feel like it's terrible for me to say that, but I mean, I don't know.
You're up to...
Godalope says, and he tunes in to hear about the big beaver.
It is, yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Greg says, who's that? Those guy
Guys.
Those guys sound awesome. Next week gonna be insane. Say it insane.
That's right. I agree. And then about the Christine Sprankle story.
Oh, okay. That is awesome. Did we
Ever
figure it out? Do we have the video? I can help.
Yes, definitely. You would want that for purely research purposes for the uncut sheet, I'm sure. But nonetheless, yes, she mentioned in the I believe it was a Twitter post.
100%, you know.
Oh my god. Yeah, she said in the post like what it was or whatever, but oh my god, so funny.
He says also, Joe, check your phone.
Oh, okay.
Is there a picture of an uncut sheet or a picture of boobs?
Yeah, all of the above.
Or a giant beaver.
Jesus Christ. I don't see anything yet, Greg, but it'll come through in a moment, I'm sure.
He says, "LOL."
Yeah. So yes, as Greg said, next week, absolutely insane. But before then, we are still going to be back live again before next week's Magic Monday. And that'll be this Friday, as usual, at 8 p.m. Eastern, right here on this channel for more God of War Ragnarok. But as I said...
So basically, if you ever thought you would get tired of us, next week is the week to try it.
That's true. That's very true.
See if it's going to happen.
That's right. Yeah, so, but we'll be live this Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern with more God of War Ragnarok. If you're only here for Magic content or not here for our video game content, no worries whatsoever. We'll be live, like I said, again next Monday and Wednesday, and we'll have new videos out on Friday. So stay tuned for all of that. Like I said, next Wednesday for the streamer event, we are starting at 9 a.m. Eastern. It is earlier than usual, and it is...
I'll be in my robe.
And it's
wiping
a different
my eyes.
And it's a different day. So be aware that it is Wednesday, not Thursday, and it is at 9 a.m. Eastern, or as soon after that as the stuff is up and available. But we will be starting as close to 9 a.m. as we can, and then we will be going until we can't go any longer. So if it's 9 p.m. and we're still awake, if it's 10 p.m., 11 p.m., midnight, whatever the case may be, we're going to keep going as long as we can. So please be aware of that. To be fair, the event ends at 3 a.m. Eastern. I don't think we're going to go that long because, again, we've got a lot of other stuff going on. But it is theoretically possible now that they've slightly shortened the full time of the event from 24 hours. It is possible that we could do the whole thing. I'm not aiming for that, so please don't expect it.
I'm aiming for it. I'm aiming for it.
It's good. I like that.
I'm not aiming for it.
Good.
Marcus says peace sign, and C. Holland says so. Streamer event is 11 hours before normal.
No. So usually it starts. I mean, obviously it's a different day, so it's over 24 hours before normal. But if you're asking about the same day, it normally starts at 1 p.m. Eastern. Now it's starting at 9 a.m. Eastern, so it's 4 hours earlier than it normally would start. Because they used to start it at, I guess, 10 Pacific. I don't want to confuse people, but it used to start at 1 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. our time. Now it's starting at 9 a.m. Eastern instead.
Yeah, so that's going to make it hard for C. Holland, right?
Well, again, we'll be going for as long as we possibly can. So if you're not able to make it at the beginning, no worries. Try to make it partway through. Like... We'll be going for such a long period of time.
Yeah. You start at 8, I mean.
So we start at 8 p.m. This event starts at 9 a.m. So that's why I'm saying it's different. But yes, we start at 8 p.m.
Typically.
Oh, okay. So you're trying to figure out for your time. 11 hours before we would normally start. Yes, that's correct. Yes, that is correct. Okay. Sorry. I got you.
I understand what you mean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so our normal regular stream start time is 8 p.m. Eastern. So yes, 11 hours earlier on that Wednesday. Next Wednesday.
Not this Wednesday.
That's right. Yeah. So, and obviously, folks, don't forget, as another way to figure this out, and this is not for C. Holland, I'm truly glad that hopefully we've
So 2 p.m. my time.
Okay, that's good. That's very good.
All right. Yeah, that's actually reasonable for you as opposed to the typical. Okay, so that'll be great for C. Holland.
That's right.
C. Holland will be the only person that comes. And he'll show up all dandy.
We'll be here.
I actually got sleep. I'm here for the stream. I'm so excited. And he's the only one in chat. He says should be up, LOL.
Yeah, I would hope so, yeah.
Nice. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And then as a reminder, folks, because things are a little wonky with that and with a lot of our content that's going to be coming out next week, please don't forget that the best way to find out exactly when our content comes out, you're always more than welcome to ask. Shoot us an email, send us a tweet or a Facebook post or an Instagram, a DM or something like that, whatever the case may be. But if you can't do any of that, don't forget, if you subscribe and ring that bell here on YouTube, you will get a notification whenever any of our videos come out, whenever we go live here on this channel. So all of that will be available for you. And again, as we sort of mentioned earlier, links down in the description box below for our socials, as we talked about.
Please hold.
Okay, I'm holding.
You know what I just realized is that sliding into those DMs. Oh, fuck you, Greg.
I mean, that's the idea. If he's trying to slide into our DMs, that's what he wants.
Just catch our OnlyFans, Greg, okay?
So much extra work.
No. God damn it. I was just going to say, I've recently noticed that it used to be every time I would do the ding for the ring the bell, I would mouth the ding. And all of a sudden now I'm like making a weird noise every time I do it.
I heard it. It was weird.
And I'm like, why do I have to make this very awkward noise every time I do this? Like, just why? Greg says, LOL, boom, got her. Love you too, Greg.
Did you read this already?
Thanks for the stream, C. Holland says.
Thank you, C. Holland. We appreciate it. We'll get to thanking all of you lovely folks in just a moment.
Yes, 2 smile faces.
But yeah, so as a reminder, links down in the description box below for our socials, like Gluten Free for All's Instagram. But also, speaking of Gluten Free for All, we've got our other 2 channels, Video Games for All.
And Gluten Free for All.
So you can sub and ring the bells there as well. So please don't forget that. We appreciate it greatly. And then last but not least, we see you all when you do it on these streams, our Friday streams, whatever. But likes and shares go a very long way.
Yes.
On anything that we do. And we really do appreciate all of that support. It's super, super helpful. But, Amy, we had a really cool and fun stream tonight.
Yes.
And that would not have been as cool or as fun without all the awesome folks in chat. So you have some work to do.
Greg, thank you so much for making it here before the end of the stream. We love seeing ya.
That's right.
C. Holland, I am so thrilled that you are going to get to start arriving at our stream at 2 p.m. your time.
That's right.
It's like hell has frozen over and just everything is A-okay.
Perfectly reasonable.
Holland.
That's right. That's
For
right.
once.
Yeah, what a surprise.
Marcus, I'm so glad you got home.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Holy crap.
And I'm sorry you had to wait as long as you did.
Yeah, agreed.
Go to Lope. I mean, I don't know what to say to Go to Lope today.
I was going to say, it was a pleasure to have you for as early as you were here and for as long as you were here. Thank you for even coming back after you left. I understand that not everyone is glued to their computer or their phone throughout the entirety of the stream and just sitting here staring at us the whole time. So I do appreciate, even if folks have to pop out, that they come back. That's really cool as well. So we really, really do appreciate it.
Sorry, I was trying to do something funny for everybody. I just didn't think of something funny for Godolo. Sorry about that. Lord Sephiroth, I could do something funny for him because all he did was come in and say, hey, there's ads. I came too early, and then we never saw him again. So That's pretty funny.
But we still appreciate you stopping by, Lord Sephiroth. Thank you so much.
Always. Greg says, have a great night, guys. Great stream. Love you guys. We love you too.
Love you too, Greg. We'll see you next week, whether it's on our streams first and then in person or just in person, whatever the case may be. Regardless, we'll be here and we'll see you soon.
Yes.
But yes, so
as of next week, we'll be nice and punchy when we see you guys.
I guess that's true too. Yeah. Yeah. So
but yes, we love you all.
That's
Thank
right.
you all.
And so stay tuned for more. Obviously, next week will be a little bit different, but don't forget, otherwise, usually we are live every Monday and Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern right here on this channel. Mondays are MTG Arena, Magic Monday, and Fridays are whatever video game we happen to be playing at the time. Like I said, this Friday and next Thursday, we will be continuing our playthrough of God of War Ragnarok.
Yes.
So stay tuned for that. If you're only here for Magic, no worries whatsoever. We got a lot of content coming up for all of you folks as well. And then as a last reminder, if you were not among the folks that Amy just mentioned, but you were watching us tonight, thank you nonetheless. We appreciate you being here. Please feel free. In the future, you're more than welcome to pop into chat, say hey, you'll get that shout out here at the end. But if that is something you're not comfortable with doing or not able to do, no worries whatsoever. Here is our blanket thank you here at the end for spending your time with us. We really do appreciate it.
Yes.
And so, between now and the next time that we see you all, whenever that happens to be, please continue to stay safe and happy and healthy. That is to you and yours super important. And for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe.
And I'm Mimi.
And as we always say, in whichever video or stream of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.